Hello, welcome. My name is Wendy Wing. Welcome to this space. I'm going to do a reading around the strawberry full moon in June 2022 for Leo. All right, welcome my Leos. Hello, my lions. All right. So let's get you some advice from Spirit of how you can run your energies for this full moon so you can gain the most benefit. We're going to be looking at what you can release to use the energies of this full moon the most effective ways possible, and what you can fill with, release and fill with. All right. Oh boy. Let's see what animal cards to give the general. Oh, that one definitely wants to come out. Ooh, Raven Magic. Open your power. Dang, Leo. That is an amazing way to start this reading. It's like, bam, bam. You're magical. You're so powerful. So much power in your magic. But the big thing is the owning that, owning how powerful you are. It feels like there's some dark and light, like owning how powerful you are in other people's lives, how powerful you are to make things happen. So fiery. Your ability to make things happen, keep coming forward. Especially right now, it feels like definitely on fuego time. Whale, soul's path, honor your soul's purpose. This feels in conjunction, like remembering how powerful you are and not using that power to push your own agenda or your own ego, but instead remembering or finding out, like, what is my soul's path? So you can use this power, for good. I'm not judgy, but use it, using this power, your magic, so to get you further down to, if you're on your soul's path, I find when I am co-creating with spirit, then I'm on my path and I feel so fulfilled, so satisfied, so loving. There's not room for criticizing or discomfort or confusion or I'm so satisfied and fulfilled. It's a fulfillment that comes from inside, and then I see it reflected back to me. That's kind of how I know that I'm on my soul's path. So, all right, another one, Fox, adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. I'm getting the feeling that you're actually very adaptable. You've had to be adaptable. I feel like you've shifted who you are to adapt to changes and circumstances. There's something about becoming smaller, or somehow ability to change who you are specifically instead of. So I'm getting hey, adaptability is great. that flexibility, because you can do so much. You have so many, you're so capable and able. So using parts of yourself to complete projects or to do this or that, but I'm getting a real, hey, don't completely shift who you are and stay in the small, adapted, conforming space. That's not what this is asking for, but this flexibility to shift in each moment. But you weren't meant to shift down and be less. I'm getting that because you are so capable, there are people who are envious of you, of your capability, of your ability to do so many different things. Like, you're really talented. And boy, there are people around you who are envious, but there are people who really depend on how capable you are to get things done, to provide, to, I'm getting like set agendas, to create a foundational structure, a support structure. Feel like you're someone who can, someone would give you a project and you will find a way to get that to completion. Boy, that is very different than the energy that I typically run. And it's so refreshing. It feels like you really do know that about yourself and appreciate that about yourself. That's amazing. But just want to validate that aspect of who you are. All right, let's get some more messages from Spirit about the strawberry full moon and what you can do to utilize it to its best potential. So in the past, from, you know, a few minutes on back, you're in this real find balance moment. This feels like this feels like a wheel of fortune. Like, there's so many, but instead of like wheel of fortune, it feels more like wheel of fortune. I don't know why. I'm expecting a Vanna White moment here. And this is your letter. I don't know why that's popping in. It'd be hilarious if someone watching this was watching Wheel of Fortune or something, but okay. Finding balance. Okay, what I'm seeing is in the past, my Leos, it looks like you've been focused on one of these areas. So this is a ring, I assume marriage, baby. I don't even know what, oh, that's a book. So learning, education, cups for emotional fulfillment, time, what, a rose. Is that kind of like The Bachelor? Like all these TV shows. Leos, do you watch a lot of TV? Why do I have all these TV references coming up? What I'm getting here is to remember not to focus all your attention in one aspect of your life. So in the past, you've been either realizing that you're out of balance or realizing that you've spent so much time on one aspect that you're a master at that. However, there are some other aspects of your life, of what makes you, that need some more of your attention, time, and energy, your amazing energy. It seems for each of you Leos, you've got a lot of you are work related or things that feel like work. Yeah, let's get some clarification on finding balance. Leo's finding balance. Spirit, what do you have? Well, that one just kind of, oh my gosh, it's another wheel. Now this is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. So you've got these two, wow, destiny, balance, circles. Have things been changing for you, Leo? Have you been feeling, noticing that your fortune has changed? You can get a different deck. Now you've got me. I'm in. I'm fully in. What is up with the recent past with Leo and this amazing reversal of fortune, or Wheel of Fortune on the upright, destiny coming in? There's some kind of changes that you've made within yourself. Some kind of truth coming into your power, coming into your manifesting, realizing how you a level of mastery. You're coming out of a period of rest. Four of Swords in reverse. You've been resting and recuperating. I'm hearing leveling up. Wow. Dang. You fiery Leo, you. Look at you. We haven't even gotten to your present time. You've really healed your inner child. I feel your heart space opening up. Have you done trauma work? Childhood trauma work? Or you're around children and it's been very healing for your heart space? I feel like this new sense of security and safety. But it's coming from within. It might have caught up and your reflection is that your world feels safer. But wow, that feels really wonderful. So right now, where you are, so since I went on that whole thing about what's in the past, for the supermoon, what would be really wonderful is writing down a list of your accomplishments. If these resonate, or if you have other ones, like acknowledging all the work I've done within to create who I've always wanted to be. I've rested. I know how to take care of myself. I know when to rest. I've done a lot of inner child work. I've softened my heart space, or whatever that is that you have done, creating a list of and basking in your accomplishments and celebrating the growth that is you. And it's not just like, oh, yay, I did this. Like really, like if you're not going to take the time out to celebrate you and list all that you've done, then nobody else is going to see that activated in you and match it and come forward. So, all right, right now, you are in present time, well-deserved reward. Look at you. Look at you up on that huge platform, front and center, the light shining behind you, hands on the hips, being in power and control and knowing how worthy you are. Oh my gosh, and another one. Wow, there's a real power moment. 7, stand your ground. Again, legs open wide, one arm on hip. There's a lot of similarities between these figures. This one feels like, I'm letting you know I'm screaming it. I'm telling myself how amazing I am. I'm telling others how amazing this is my space. This is me. This is my life. This feels like so while you're in this really powerful energy, making sure that your boundaries are solid. It's okay to say no. Even though you're in this powerful, strong position, I'm making sure the reciprocity, that the energy exchange is equal. And just because you do have all this amazing energy at your behest, that you give back to yourself and make sure that others aren't just draining you. All right. And then you're bringing in a real wisdom right now. Oh, I love the little dog. I had a dog just like that. So bringing in wisdom. There's also, it feels like you might be even moving into a teaching space. It looks like he's bringing this wisdom to this home. Maybe what you've gone through and the trials that you've gone through has created this amazing amount of wisdom and knowledge that you can help others. It can go both ways. I'm seeing some of you are requesting a teacher, wanting to know more, some of you are these people wanting a teacher to come in, and some of you are the teacher going to teach. Both are really wonderful energies. One isn't less than the other. I'm seeing it as when you have a need, when a student appears a teacher, right? Whatever that saying is, that I'm sure you're like, yeah, saying it right now, maybe even yelling it to the screen. That statement. All right. And also right now, 9, solitude. I'm getting to balance out this very capable energy that you have with remembering to spend some time and being holding space for yourself. I love this. She's holding this book in front of her, and you can see one page has writing on it and the other one is blank. And so in this place of solitude, she gets to decide what her story is going to be going forward. So it's a real powerful position to be in, is making sure that you are calm, centered, your energy isn't scattered. It feels like being in solitude for you, Leos, might ground you, help ground your energy. So some of that frustration energy that comes up, I'm getting, some people aren't as capable as you in your environment and around you. And they're not able to really make things happen as quickly as you or as effortlessly as you, I'm getting. And so going within and really deciding who you want to be in those moments. Do you want to be the wisdom teacher who gives a lot of space for people to be themselves, or do you want to control others and outcomes? Yeah. Who do you want to be going forward? All right. Higher self. Your higher self is giving you the message of coming together during this time, the full moon in June. It's a real heart space card. Feels like remembering why you created whatever project or relationship, remember what the intentions were at the beginning. Have you gotten away from that? Do you need to create new intentions? If they're not fulfilling, coming together and working that out. I'm feeling just this, I'm seeing his hand on her shoulder. There's no gender, so these can be reversed. It could be two guys, two gals, two genderless people. But there's something about them coming together and creating something new. And whether this is a relationship in business or romantic or friendship, family, it feels like a real invitation to get back to the intentions, why you did this in the first place. Let's get some clarification because that looks really interesting. Oh my gosh, wow. So love begins. Actually, are you clear? This is starting to be higher self talking about love reading. Two people coming together, love begins. And your challenge is love. Leos, are you clearing your space so you could bring in love? Let's get, oh, now I'm in. Now I'm in. Let's find some clarification. Did you notice that? Did you feel that? Like, do you feel that you've got a love, that you've been doing all this work? Do you feel that the destiny and the Wheel of Fortune energy is that you can feel that someone loving is coming in, maybe a twin flame? Let's find out. So information about from higher self for Leos. Oh, an offer. An emotionally fulfilling offer coming in by this dashing young fella. Of course, he doesn't have to be young. He doesn't have to be a fella, but someone coming in with an emotional offering because you've been exhausted. Feels like you've been putting your passions in things that aren't productive as productive. This is the work inside that you've been doing. The work you've been doing inside you has been exhausting. It's left you depleted. I mean, you're a Leo, so strong. And yet here you're like, I'm at the end. I'm exhausted. I don't even, and since this is specifically a Leo, I don't even know how to calm myself down. I'm also getting like, you've transformed so much that you're not quite sure if you're the lion or you're this gal. You know, who am I as this new Leo? And you're really ready for, feels like a new, a new offering, something, a new adventure, something different. Let's go back to, right. Actually, let's go to this deck. I'm so excited. I can't decide what to do first. Is that where you've been in this? Like, I'm so excited. I can feel it, but I don't know quite where it's coming. I'm just feeling the beginning stirrings of love, and I felt this way for a long time. Is it the person I'm with? Is this relationship going to turn around? Is there growth, or is there someone new coming in? Are you single? And yeah, so many questions. Ooh, release. I'm getting, so release any aspects of you that says that I can't have love, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for partnership and love, is there someone in the past that you need to release and let go of? Are there beliefs that this couldn't happen to me that you need to release? These are fantastic things to look at so you can create a list for the strawberry full moon and allow the energy of the moon, the full moon, to help you release these energies. So any more on higher self messages? Oh, okay. Giving and receiving. It looks like you're wanting an equal exchange in everything that you do. Energetic exchange, time exchange. Because you are so capable, this came out earlier. I also said that, like making sure that you're not giving too much because you are so capable. And to trust the universe. Look at her, just eyes closed, arms out, heart forward, just going into the unknown. And then looking at all these little spots of light. It's like spirit is all around me. I can feel that. I trust myself. I trust the universe. I trust the me that I am becoming. And then just sit back and await results. I like how this person is waiting for results. First of all, look at that full moon and look how strawberry moon color it is. Wow. I'm also getting be like a tree, grounded. They're not going to, but they're waiting. They're more in a receptive feminine space of allowing this love, this new energies to come towards you. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's get a couple more clarifying on the love, which is your challenge, is love. What does Spirit have to say to Leo about love being the challenge? Oh, feels like for quite some time, even if you're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship, you felt helpless and hopeless, alone, isolated, far away from the sunshine. It seems impossible. It seems like this is a little kid, at least right now. So I'm getting that there might be some beliefs around that you created when you were a child, that you're not worthy of the type of love that you want. You're not worthy of, you're not enough just being yourself. I'm getting some even like abusive, just very toxic things that you were told as a child, and using this strawberry supermoon to release those. I no longer believe these. I hug my inner child. I realize how hurtful that is. I'm holding the space. Ugh, it's like, it's disempowering, those beliefs. My solar plexus is really like shutting down, and like the lower heart space, just heartbroke that people didn't see that. What I'm getting is your parents or the family you grew up in they had so many unresolved childhood traumas of their own that they were incapable of seeing just how powerful and amazing you are, or they didn't have the capacity to appreciate you. But that's not the truth of who you are. So allowing yourself to release those projections from your family, those limitations that you adopted from family when you were younger, or even like teachers, coaches, and deciding in a really powerful way that I decide who I am, and I'm going to let go of these limiting views about myself that I know aren't true. They are not true. And wow, such a Leo card. Look at the fire in the hands. Take the lead. You are a leader. You're so fiery and amazing and powerful, and you have that all at your fingertips. In 3, it's a real balanced. You feel really balanced when you're in that leadership role. And acknowledging that. So again, with the supermoon, acknowledging this abilities that you have to be so capable and able and take a lead, and bask in that, in your accomplishments. Celebrate all the things that are amazing going on that we talked about in here, releasing whatever lit you up or that you no longer want in your life, and perspectives that you no longer want to hold up. All right, I feel really complete there. So I'm going to say, have a happy strawberry full moon, and let me know if this resonated with you, and I'll see you next time. If you hit that subscribe, then I'll for sure see you next time. So, all right, bye friends.